Hello everyone! Today we're going to tell you what are user freshness groups and why you should play with them. To start out, let's explain what user freshness represents. User freshness represents the time elapsed since the user has opted in to receive push notifications. In our Coinis advertising platform, you can target user freshness groups in two ways: by hours and by days. By days, you can target users in 6 different groups: 0 to 3 days, 3 to 10 days, 10 to 20 days, 20 to 35 days, 35 to 50 days, and 50 days plus. By hours, you can do whatever you want. You have a slider and you can choose any range you want to target users there. Those are super fresh users, so the CPCs are going to be pretty high. So, why are user freshness groups important? Well, let's start by saying that the fresher the user, the CTR will be higher and CR most probably, because that user still hasn't received too many push notifications since he has been there for a short period of time. That makes that user more interested in clicking your campaign. After the user has seen a lot of different ads, interest starts to fall down. Having said that, traffic in fresher user freshness groups can be a bit more quality traffic, but it is definitely more expensive because of the higher CR, higher CTR, and the higher competition that it brings with it. A good starting point for the testing campaigns can be 0 to 3 days. It is something like a golden middle between targeting hours and targeting older user freshness groups. From the results you get there, you can move on with testing further. If you see that user freshness group 0 to 3 days is performing well for you, you can move on to fresher users and target users by hours. As we said, you can make as many combinations as you want there, but we always recommend to separate each user freshness group in a different campaign, just because of the difference in the bits. Of course, as we said, the fresher the user, the higher the CPC. From the results you get there, you move on. On the other side, if you see that 0 to 3 days user freshness group is not profitable for you, you can target higher user freshness groups. For example, you can select 3 to 10 days user freshness group, but you can also select 0 to 3 days in the same campaign because you still might get some clicks from it even though you're paying lower. By knowing this, always set your bid depending on the highest user freshness group you are targeting. This way you will be sure that you are not overpaying for any of the clicks. I'll give you an example. Let's say you are targeting all user freshness groups. On that campaign, put the bid which is suitable for 50 plus days user freshness group. This way, you will ensure yourself that you are not overpaying for the clicks that are coming from 50 plus user freshness group, and you might still get some clicks from the fresher users. This is why we also recommend adding 1 user freshness group per campaign. This way, you are sure that you are not overpaying for any of the clicks because you are putting the bid that is suitable for the certain user freshness group.